The Anzacs have been remembered during a dawn service at Sydney's Martin Place, reminding the younger generation these soldiers went to Gallipoli as everyday Australians. Julia Bradley was there for us this morning. Julia, a moving service.
It certainly was, Pete. This service this morning at Sydney's Martin Place, Cenotaph, beginning at 4:25, the exact time that Australians first arrived on the shores of Anzac Cove. That was back in 1915. Today's moving service at Martin Place, Cenotaph, the 96th anniversary of the dawn service being held here. The first was back in 1928. Then we saw 150 people gather in remembrance. Today, thousands of people did the same thing, standing side by side to honour those who made that sacrifice, the sacrifice for our freedoms, which we enjoy today. The central message: these were everyday Australians who went over to fight.
Before they were sailors, soldiers and aviators, they patrolled our beaches and worked the land. They built new houses and developed our communities. They sat in university classrooms and taught in schools. They were sons and brothers and fathers. They were daughters and sisters. It is only by remembering them this way, as everyday Australians, that we can truly appreciate their gallant deeds and the enormity of what they endured and sacrificed.
The ode was read aloud this morning by the New South Wales RSL President Mick Bainbridge, the New South Wales Premier Chris Minns also offering this tribute.
You who have loved will remember the sound of their farewell cheers, soothing but never arresting, the march of your natural fears. You who have loved will remember the glow of their glad young years, as you stand today to salute them in silence, with pride and with tears.
The Governor of New South Wales, Margaret Beazley, honouring our soldiers. She began the laying of the wreaths.
At this hour, upon the 25th day of April in 1915, Anzac became one of the immortal names in history. We who are gathered here think of those who went out to the battlefields of all wars, but did not return.
A minute's silence also held this morning. Before the bugle call of the last post. Also laying wreaths this morning, the New South Wales opposition leader Mark Speakman, alongside Premier Chris Minns, Tanya Plibersek representing Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, Shadow Minister Melissa McIntosh representing the federal opposition leader Peter Dutton, should I say, also the New South Wales Police, SES, Ambulance Commissioners, the RSL President in New South Wales, and representatives from a host of other organisations. The New Zealand and the Australian National Anthem sung. Dawn services also being held in Coogee and in Parramatta this morning. The annual Anzac Day March will begin at 9 o'clock. Pete?
Julia Bradley, thank you.